Cowboys a playoff team next season? All right, Peter, we'll start with you.
Yeah, look.
Good morning, by the way.
Good morning. Great to be here. The Cowboys are this fascinating topic right now because there are some serious roster holes, and they have a lot of things to address, and their head coaching hiring process was completely unorthodox to what we usually see. Usually a head coaching process goes on, you fire a coach, and you have time to look at it, and you say, well, here are the top 10 candidates, here's what we're going to do. They let Mike McCarthy's contract expire. They didn't really interview any other valued candidates, and they just hired from within and hired Brian Schottenheimer. This offseason, they've been very quiet, and now you look at it, and it's, does a draft suddenly make them a good player? Well, there's so many questions. They were not a playoff team last year. Dak's coming off an injury, and they didn't do anything massive in free agency where you think, oh, well, this is a totally different team. And I can't say I'm doing flips over the Brian Schottenheimer hire when they didn't go through the entire process and interview anyone outside the building that really had a shot at this gig. So hate to be negative for the Cowboys fans in this morning, but I don't see them as anything different than they were a year ago. If not, if anything, Stephen A., I think they might have taken a step back.
Well, first of all, welcome to the party. Welcome to the party. I mean, I really, really appreciate your words right there. Secondly, you know what I'm saying, very nice suit on or whatever. I need you to fix your tie right there, my brother. You look too sharp to be having your tie dragging like that. Get that together. Number 3, here's the deal, Peter. You don't want to throw shade on the Dallas Cowboys and their fan base this early in the morning. I don't mind. I mean, it doesn't bother me at all. Of course, I mean, playoffs, please. This is a ridiculous question, okay? Here's how we should have framed this question. Is third place in a division gonna get you a playoff berth? That's what we should have been asking. I mean, it ain't that damn hard. The fact of the matter is you ain't gonna be ahead of the Philadelphia Eagles. You can cancel that dream. That ain't gonna happen. And then, did you see the Washington Commanders? Did you see that brother quarterback in that team? Did you see how they played this year with the last season with this brother? Cowboys ain't eclipsing that. So the way I look at it, are you a playoff team if you are a third-place team in your division? That is the first question. I got to take into account the NFC North. You got Detroit. You got Detroit. You got Green Bay. Chicago going to be on the come up. I think they're going to move in a forward direction. I'm looking at Tampa in the South. Okay, let us not ignore Atlanta and what they're trying to do. Okay, and then I got the NFC West. I'm not dismissing San Francisco, and I'm certainly looking at the Los Angeles Rams as an additive. To bite a line from D.O., I mean, with Dan Orlovsky, I mean, once you get the first 7 to 8 teams out of the way in the NFC, I mean, the Cowboys look pretty good. That's what he said, Peter. Get the first 7 to 8 teams out of the way in the NFC.
Stephen A., I have a former Cowboy that would like to address you right now.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Where is he?
Where you at?
Swaggo.
Where you at? Where you at?
Swaggo, get these boys under control.
What's up? What's going on, babe? What's up, Swaggo? How you doing, bro?
Okay. What's up, brother? What's up? We'll trade all these pleasantries after this because you know
that's right. We can do that.
We can do that. Smoke right now.
We can do it. Let's go.
Here's the problem.
Let's go.
Here's the problem with you and Peter, bro. It's April 15th. All right, we ain't even at the draft yet. I don't know what decisions the Cowboys are going to make to position themselves to be better than what they were last year. They could. Remember also, Dak Prescott was injured last year. CeeDee Lamb ascended. They may be a wide receiver away from this offense being back explosive. The running back position should get solved in the draft at some point. I ain't tripping. My biggest thing is, and Peter brought up some holes, how do we replace Zach Martin? That's the question that I have. I'm confident in the quarterback. I'm confident in potentially having a top 5 wide receiver in the league. I'm confident in the tight end progressing and being better. These young guys that they drafted on the offensive line, they started to play a lot better towards the end of the season. There's a lot of questions around Dallas, but sometimes questions are good, sometimes questions are bad.
When have the questions been good for the Cowboys? When have the questions been good for the Cowboys? When?
I'm not about to let you disrespect my organization on April 15th when we still have a lot of things to go.
First of all, April 15th is the perfect day to disrespect the Dallas Cowboys because we should be jealous of them because they in a no state income tax state and this is tax day. So certainly, a lot of us got to pay out some money on taxes and Jerry Jones getting away without spending money. That's a perfect reason to resent him on a day like today. That's number one. Number two, and Peter, that's put Pete up on that screen. That's
There's the guy that moved to a tax-free state.
Excuse me.
Peter,
Hold on, Swaggo.
No,
I moved there. You've been there. You've been there. You've been there. By the way, Swaggo, all right. I'm putting you on Front Street right now. Wasn't you living near the nation's capital before you moved back? And then you moved back to a no state income tax state.
Absolutely.
So you moved just like I did. So what you talking for? You did the same thing.
I was here first.
All right. Okay. Here's the deal, man.
Go ahead.
Here's the deal. There's a lot of ifs. I mean, Rico Dowdle is gone. I mean, stop the presses. Stop the presses is a very important name right there. I mean, 1 year, $6 million in Carolina because you couldn't get it from Dallas. Oh, they answered the call because they went and got that cat from the Denver Broncos Williams and they paid him $3 million. I mean, what a change. What a change. Your offensive line, we hope they're going to be good. Oh, did you say a second wide receiver? How many years we been saying they needed a number 2? How many years have we been saying that, okay? Think about that, okay?
Time.
We ain't even, all right. Dak Prescott, is he going to be healthy? That brother got hurt, what was it, week 5 or something like that during the season last year, right? And then he out here talking about his hamstring already. He already talking about the hamstring. And they ain't training camp yet. And he already talking about that. These are the kind of stuff that you're hearing from Dallas. And then, oh, by the way, we'll figure it out. There's no urgency. This is their owner talking about here. And then you got Micah Parsons. You ain't signed him up. Why they in the news? Because the brother about to show up, okay? And he's showing up to work out for, OTAs and all of this stuff. So, oh, stop it. It's just another reason to be in the headline. But in the end, football people know, and I'm looking at 2 of them who know the truth. It's just that one of them willing to admit it, and the other is just holding on for dear life because he's scared they're going to do something to his food when he shows up at a restaurant in Dallas if he don't say the right thing. That's what's really going on. That's what's really going on. I'm not fooled.
Never been the problem.
I'm not fooled.
I have to ask, when you see Schottenheimer, who, there's all this Ben Johnson talk, and you're talking about everyone going after all these big name coaches this year. And Brian Schottenheimer hasn't, he's been interviewing for jobs since the early 2000s. That is their, that's the guy. And they let McCarthy's contract expand, but they didn't do a full interview process with all. Does that not put a little red flag about what's going on here? Or are you fully set with Brian Schottenheimer, Matt Eberflus combo that we're going to take the league by storm?
Okay, here's the answer. I have no freaking idea. But all you damn experts, when Josh McDaniels got hired out of New England, said he was going to be a Super Bowl winning coach. There is no exact science to it. Okay, I don't know what Schottenheimer is going to be. All fingers point to the fact that he didn't get a head coaching job for this long for a reason. But we are going to find out now. When they had the press conference and Jerry introduced him and tried to make everybody emotional, I ain't give a damn about that. I give a damn about September. Brian Schottenheimer, he said, this offense is going to look different. We're going to have a lot of motion. We're going to create different opportunities and schemes for players to make plays. All of that is to be determined. That's why I'm telling both of y'all right now, on April 15th, we don't know. I guarantee you this, Peter and Stephen A. Last year, April 15th, we ain't had the Washington Commanders going to the NFC Championship. I bet y'all didn't have that in your cards. We see this every year in the NFL.
I have a response to that. I have a response to that.
Because you were hard out there in Quinn.
Hold it.
Go ahead.
I did not have the Washington Commanders going to the NFC Championship game.
I know you
But
did.
I have had for the last 29 years the Cowboys not going there.
I mean,
Swaggo, let me ask you this.
The question is a playoff team. They've been to the playoffs quite a bit, actually.
All right, Marcus.
Yes.
Go ahead, Molly. I'm sorry.
What is Dallas? No, you're all good. You're good.
I just want to. The head coach of the Commanders last year was the old Cowboys defensive coordinator.
That's right.
And the
offensive coordinator
of the Eagles
was in the Super Bowl.
Won
the Super Bowl.
It's not head coach of New Orleans. Offensive coordinator of the Cowboys. So that's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
No, it's all good.
I understand it. I got it.
Oh, by the way, one last thing, Molly. Those Commanders, that rookie quarterback, Jaden Daniels, he had to win 2 playoff games to get to the NFC Championship game. And he did it his rookie year. How many playoff victories does Dak Prescott have?
Hey, bro, we not talking about that. That's not the conversation we had.
Talking about the Cowboys. That's what we're talking about. That's what we're talking about, right?
Could a good draft make the Cowboys a playoff team? A playoff team?
No.
They could be a playoff team.
No. No,
You always,
third place.
you always
Third place
want
in
to
the
add.
NFC East.
You,
Is third
you
place in the
always
NFC East
wanna
gonna make it?
bring. Molly, what question did you have for me?
I wanted to talk about Micah Parsons, but
Okay.
if we're cool, I'm just wondering what we need to see from Micah, the star of
I'm
that team
having
this
too
season.
good. I'm having too good of an off season. I'm watching my kids play. I'm doing a lot of things. And I didn't think that Stephen A. and Peter Schrager was going to try to do this to me in April. It is spring. Everything is blooming. The animals are having babies. And I'm not coming on First Take to get beat up on April 15th. The Cowboys could be a playoff team with a good draft. All right, Molly, you asking me about Micah Parsons. What do you need to know?
I would say this to
I'm
Swaggle.
just wondering what we need to see from Micah to have a successful season.
I could always send the IRS your way rather than us.
I don't have to worry about the IRS. I got a great accountant, and my taxes have been sent. They were actually sent on the 13th of April. Love you, brother. Molly, what you said about Micah Parsons?
You know what? Don't even worry about it. We're good. We had fun. It's all good.
I'm sorry.
I appreciate you,
sorry.
Marcus. All right.
I love being on
Animals
here. I
are
love
having
being on
babies.
this show.
That's a sign of spring. Animals are having babies.
In mating season, yeah. All right.
Yo, what's going on, everybody? It's a wonderful day to be a Philadelphia Eagle fan when you talk about the Dallas Cowboys. First of all, if you made it this far, we appreciate you. I am your host, S. Dot. And before we get into it, don't forget to hit that like. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. And most of all, please leave a comment, especially on this subject, to let your voice be heard, Dallas Cowboy fans. Question of today: could a draft make the Cowboys a playoff team? And the answer is no. Reason being, like your boy Peter Schrager said, they got Schottenheimer as their head coach. They didn't go through the process to go ahead and find a good head coach. They gave no other head coaches the opportunity to, and that's who they got going into the season with. Dak Prescott, like he stated, is coming off of an injury, and they still haven't signed Micah Parsons to his new contract. Is there any more that needs to be said? Oh, yes, and of course, they haven't made any big changes to the team, so what would make us think that the Dallas Cowboys would go into the draft and find somebody that's going to miraculously make them a playoff team? I mean, I don't think Dak Prescott even won a playoff game. You know what I'm saying? Swagoo came on the joint, and he's still backing up the Cowboys, of course, because he was a Cowboy. But at some point, you gotta just concede and say, you know what? The Dallas Cowboys, they're not doing anything to become better. They're moving at a snail's pace. They're not moving with any urgency. They're not moving like a team that actually wants to win big. They're moving like a team that wants to stick to their laurels, stay as a team that gets paid the most in sports, period, get a bunch of advertisements, and make a lot of money. Now, I'm not hating on that at all. I like the fact that they can make a lot of money. I like the fact that when players go to Dallas, they make external paychecks other than playing on the football field, because money is good. But if you are a sports person and you love sports, you want to be a champion. You want that money with the championship status. And right now, the Dallas Cowboys, they are not doing it. I mean, I don't know what else to say, man. You got Stephen A. out here giving it to him like he always do. You got Swagoo being the punching bag. I mean, let me know how y'all feel out there in the Dallas Cowboy world. Give me a couple of reasons. Name the top 3 reasons why the Cowboys will make it to the playoffs if they drafted somebody good. Or on the other hand, give me the top 3 reasons that would make the Cowboys a playoff contending team. Because first of all, I know they hate Philly, go Birds. But guess what? Hating us ain't gonna stop us. I mean, we got the number 1 running back in the league. We got the number 1 quarterback in the league. We got the number 1 wide receiver in the league. And we got the number 1 defense in the league. Any other questions? I don't think anybody can oppose that, considering that we won the chip last year, and there's nobody out there who can beat us. But like I said, Stephen A. giving it to him like he always do, putting the Cowboys across his knee and giving them 3. But yeah, man, I mean, I'm at a loss for words. I mean, you re-sign Dak, but then you sign the backup quarterback. I forgot his name, but you re-sign Lamb, which these are smart moves, but you are waiting this long to sign Micah Parsons to this supposed big contract. I don't know, man. I don't know if I was a Dallas Cowboy fan, I don't know if that would make me believe. I mean, I would definitely stick with my squad. Like, over the years, Philly has dealt with a lot of huge changes. The Chip Kelly era, horrible. You know what I'm saying? The end of Andy Reid's coaching career, horrible. You know, the terrible quarterbacks that we had in the backfield. I can't name a couple of them right now. I can't name a few of them right now, but y'all know who they are. My Philly Birds help me out. But yeah, man, Philly has been in this predicament before. But it's one thing I can tell you that makes us different from the Dallas Cowboys. And that is Howie Roseman. Howie is a Hall of Fame general manager. He's a Hall of Fame general manager. Howie Roseman is the greatest. He's going to go down in history as the greatest general manager to ever be a part of a team. Does anybody have any opposing reasons why he wouldn't? I can't tell you any. I can tell you this one thing though. I'm sorry, this one thing of several. But if I did, we would probably talk all night. Is how he attacks the system. He attacks everything he can possibly attack in order to carry that to the team to get to the next level. He doesn't rest on his laurels. We won that championship a couple of years ago. And Howie could have sat back and said, oh, you know, well, we're just going to go ahead and just go off the fact that we've won before. We're going to win again someday. I feel like that's how the Cowboys operate. I feel like they're still hanging on those days where they had, you know, Michael Irvin, they had Troy Aikman, they had Emmitt Smith. You know, those days when them boys was killing it. I give y'all that. Y'all had a squad that was killing it. Y'all won champion after champion after championship. But I feel like they still resting on that. I mean, tell me I'm wrong. Give me some reasons. Give me the top 3 reasons that can make us believe that the Cowboys are doing everything they can to get to the next level and become a champion, other than saying we make the most money. I mean, that's all I got for you guys. You know what I'm saying? But Swagoo, he holding it down as usual, bringing them on. Like he said, he was having a great time hanging out with his children, being a father, and then here y'all go putting him in a position to take all these punches from Stephen A. You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is. I mean, if you're gonna represent the Cowboys, you're gonna take these punches until y'all prove otherwise, right? But y'all go ahead, leave a comment, leave a like, leave a subscribe. Especially Cowboy fans, let me know how y'all feel. Y'all speak up for your squad and tell me, where do y'all stand next year? Do y'all stand neck and neck, like Dak said, with Philadelphia? Or does your organization need work? Like I stated, man, appreciate y'all for all the subscriptions. Appreciate y'all for all the subscribes. And I definitely appreciate y'all for letting your voice be heard with those comments. Check us out next time. Like I said, I am your host, S. Dot, and we'll catch y'all on the next round. Peace.